Right, so figured I would give you a little bit of an update on the Project MS Mini because I have had this running, I have ridden it wearing protective gear and everything. I was going quite fast for about 5-10 minutes before the wheel just fell off. The plan for today is to get the steering back on because I need to tighten the steering because it's a bit too loose, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that in a minute. But also put the wheels back on with some new bearings, and then I should be able to take this for a drive. This time I'm actually going to have a GoPro with me and also be recording the speed on my phone, which I wasn't doing last time. So hopefully I'll be able to find out how fast this can go. I do need to make a few minor modifications to the motors so that it's not rubbing against the wheel. I'll show you in a bit more detail, but essentially there's a lot of friction that was happening on the wheel, so I need to sort that issue out, and also on the gear as well, the drive gear. So let me put this together and then we'll go for a little bit of a test drive. So the steering column slots on like that and then attaches to this, so I just need to undo these. So that attaches like that, and then once this has been tightened, then as I turn the steering, that will push that and turn the steering, turn the wheels like that. So let me get it all lined up. Okay, so that's nice and tight. I have just realised that I've forgotten to put something there, but essentially that is how I was driving the other week. So I need to tighten this up, and the problem is that there's quite a lot of gap between the column and this bit here. So the way I'm going to tighten that, by using Gorilla Tape. So I'm just going to wrap Gorilla Tape around the column to fit snug inside of that, which will stop it from being that loose. And the reason why it being loose is a problem is because as I try and turn, obviously any small movement is a lot on this thing, but as you can see, turning ever so slightly isn't really doing anything, and if you push too far then you veer off to the side. So I need to get this tightened as much as possible so that any small movement will be exactly what I want it to be. So I need to take this bit off, then put the Gorilla Tape over the column here. Okay, so that is the steering back on. Still a bit more loose than I would want it to be, but better than it was. I think I know what happened now. Cool. All right, that's tight.
So there we have it. Unfortunately the batteries were a little bit flat because I haven't actually charged the batteries, so I need to go charge the batteries and then I can take this for another test drive and see just how fast this can go. Now that the wheels have been sorted, I've worked out what the issue was and why the bearings broke, but essentially with this body over the top, kind of slots in, if I get it right. There you go. There we go, that's how it looks. So for now I'm going to charge the batteries and then I'll be able to take this for another test drive. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!